That shit crazy. I just realized I threw it in the section.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
I didn't know that. Milwaukee's getting close.
He stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive.
I ain't tripping if I lose this big. I know the team got down
playoff. Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many
Get his ass.
In meetings with coaches, they use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup. And he's got daylight.
Fucking 10. Give this nigga 10. Oh, hell no. Yeah, he did. Damn, he just turned up then.
His 4th touchdown on the
It's on YouTube, nigga.
Away from tying this thing up.
He just turned up, man. He did this in 5 shit, no cap.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Yeah, no.
So only mid 7 now as they kick it away.
Yeah, he just turned up then, no cap. He did it in 5 shit.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
There you go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On first down, Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep
Number
left
side. Goddamn all
and
this.
this is intercepted. My goodness.
I had shit. He was still lacking. He ain't lacking no more. We good.
That
shit clamped the fuck up.
Oh, no.
That shit clamped the
Just
fuck
watching
up.
him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Hey, or turn your goddamn microphone off this last time.
2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
He's scared to hit this nigga.
And he's free.
He's scared to hit that nigga. Oh, shit. Yeah, damn, you nigga scared. I need to tighten up. Yeah, damn, hit his ass. That nigga big as sick. God damn.
You might want to name that nigga LeBron James.
But that nigga big as hell. I used to hit this shit. Hold up, bro.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
At the 28-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 mile.
Breeze now on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down the field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
He just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up third. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Fielded at the 33. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
On first and 10, here's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Saints.
Throwing now is Breeze. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. The tackle made by Levi Wallace.
On the pickup. Second and
Play action. Now Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
at the 9-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They go play action with Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Breeze now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. The final shot before half for Breeze. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway. Here's Mecole Hardman. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. He's 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. He gets away from 1. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
From the 38, Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's got it.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense. Some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
27-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Saints, first down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Play action. It's Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
36-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the
right back to him on 1st down. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
At the 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 17 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you said 3 rushing touchdowns. And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Throwing on first down is Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
At the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will be brought down, but a 1st and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Wilson wants to throw it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
At the 2-yard line.
Kamara trying again. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Flush to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. From 4 yards out. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Chauncey Gardner.
We got a plane to catch.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
6-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
And 3.
With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Now they try the right side here. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That could give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward, and it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off, but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
today. From the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
This offense gets set to take over. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Big play there. 73 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
it's intercepted. It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they have the offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's second and a yard. To throw, it's Breeze. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Shaquille Barrett gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. On play action, it's Breeze. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Breeze now to throw. Got man, and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Winfield Jr. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return. So the foot.
today. From the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's the NFC Wild Card Round.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Breeze. Going right side here, and that's complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown. A big play there. 7. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan right here. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
They'll take over.
Oh, timing is everything on a route.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Breeze to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Breeze pass.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He'll rifle it. That's caught at the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a play fake. Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well. Think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly.
So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Breeze now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Flushed out right. And bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
10 at the 21-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, all the way down at the 21-yard line. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now they'll try the jet sweep here. Dances by him. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down. Sets up a 1st and goal.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Zone touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith there to make the grab. And the Saints are back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they?
First half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. first down. Breeze. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Breeze.
The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's second down.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Breeze will try again on second down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Breeze on third down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Breeze to throw again. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's another Saints.
Breeze now on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. All the yards, completions, just another play that's a feather in the cap of the great career of Drew Brees.
And wasn't he supposed to be too small to be an effective quarterback in the NFL?
Yeah, how'd that work out?
And well, his footwork, I think, really sets him apart. Remember, he was a juke.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Barrett, what a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. 30, 10, and it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for Buccaneer TD.
Yeah, we done.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Breeze to try again after the pick 6. There's some space here. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted by the Buccaneers.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he will return this one to the 30. And a disappointing way to close out the season. He got into the playoffs but couldn't really make any noise.
Still a good season. Some might call it a great